This is TWiT.
Google announced their new mobile service. It's called Project Fi. Here's what we know so far. It's a nationwide service. You pay $20 per month, and you pay an extra $10 per month for every gigabyte of data that you use. One plan, one price. What the what? Sign me up right now, because I am pretty sick and tired of Sprint, who charges me too much money for the data my family doesn't use. And every time I try to talk to someone, they seem to trick me into some sort of new plan that seems great and cheap and then turns out to cost me $200 a month. But sadly, for me, for now, my family and I and our iPhones will have to wait for Google Fi. In fact, everyone who doesn't use a Nexus 6 phone will also have to wait. But if you do use a Nexus 6 and you live in the Project Fi coverage area, you can now apply for an invite and let me know how it goes. Not being able to sign up for Project Fi is not the only flaw in iOS announced today. Engadget reports that at the RSA conference in San Francisco, researchers revealed an SSL bug that, when exploited, could cause your iPhone or your iPad to repeatedly crash and then restart. Here's the scenario. If you get near a malicious Wi-Fi hotspot, affectionately called a no iOS zone, a flaw in iOS will make your device crash, restart, and then connect to the network again, and then crash and restart again in a never-ending loop of pure madness, like you can see here, and you can't do anything about it. SkyCure, the folks who found the flaw, have reported it to Apple, but have not released any more technical details about it to prevent hackers from taking advantage of the flaw. For now, just stay away from free Wi-Fi networks that you don't trust, update iOS, and if you should find yourself in this restart loop, run away and maybe go get yourself a Nexus 6. Your choice. Do you remember eBay? They're still around, and they released first quarter earnings today, too. Income grew 4.8% since this time last year, and revenue rose 4% to $4.45 billion, which beat Wall Street's expectations. The New York Times reports that the revenue jump came from eBay's PayPal unit mostly, which should make things interesting as the companies prepare to split eBay and PayPal into independent, publicly traded companies. And finally, back in the day when my friend Patrick Norton got mad at his PC, he used to smash it with a sledgehammer. Maybe you remember. Me, I took a more delicate approach and tossed it off the side of a cliff into the Pacific Ocean. But that was years ago. There it goes. I had to, I did it. That was years ago. Surely computers have improved enough since then to no longer cause us to take such drastic measures. Not so much, according to Ars Technica. This week, a man in Colorado Springs brought his Dell XPS 410 into an alleyway, Sopranos style, and shot it 8 times with a 9mm high-point pistol he had recently bought off of Craigslist. The man was charged with discharging his gun within city limits, which is a misdemeanor and not recommended, even if you're really mad at your computer. And when asked whether it was worth it, the man said, "Oh, totally worth it."